The media is still refusing to give President Trump credit for achieving massive foreign policy wins in record time, and Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt calling him out for it. Watch.
One thing that has absolutely not changed is the media's negative and downright false coverage of President Trump and his foreign policy accomplishments. From the beginning of this entire process, much of the left-wing media has been actively rooting against the President of the United States in the pursuit of peace. The so-called experts in the foreign policy establishment, whose record is nothing but endless wars, have the nerve to try and lecture President Trump, who has solved 7 global conflicts in 7 months.
Our very own media expert, Fox News contributor and senior writer for the Washington Examiner, Joe Concha, joins us now. Joe, good morning to you. I mean, you remember the moment with Margaret Brennan, who said that Vladimir Zelensky would need European leaders surrounding him to protect him from potential bullying from President Trump. That's just one example of many. So does Caroline Leavitt have a point here?
Yeah, you mentioned the Brennan interview with Marco Rubio. Marco Rubio in that same interview said that this is such a stupid media narrative before ticking off all the things wrong with Brennan's premise. And now this is the same thing with Caroline Leavitt. This is why she's an absolute all-star for the Trump White House. You would never know that she is, what, just 28 years old? And she comes across as someone who's been doing this job for decades. And the old military saying is the more we sweat in training, the less we bleed in war, right? And that pertains to meticulous prep ahead of a fight. And Caroline Leavitt embraces that prep. And that approach is why she comes across as more prepared than any press secretary we have ever seen, especially compared to the last one in Karine Jean-Pierre. And that allows her to go on the offensive like she did yesterday and like she has so many times before. The facts are the facts. President Trump met with Putin on American soil just last Friday. European leaders, Vladimir Zelensky, the Ukrainian president, were so encouraged by that meeting in Alaska that they were in Washington, all of them, on Monday. And now we're heading towards trilateral talks between Putin, Zelensky, and Trump. Obviously, we've seen other ends to conflicts as well. Most notably, you could say Pakistan and India, 2 nuclear powers. But to give Trump credit would mean legacy media would actually have to do their job. And it's just not in their DNA to say too many things positive about President Trump, even when the evidence is overwhelming otherwise.
But, Joe, is it deeper than that? Is it Trump exposing the media foreign policy establishment for literally making careers out of being just plain wrong for decades, and they're feeling a little bit embarrassed by it, so they strike out against Donald Trump?
Oh, completely. I mean, we see people, Todd, like Bill Kristol being booked a lot, or like John Bolton being booked all the time, it seems, on CNN, despite the fact that this guy's been wrong about basically everything. But as long as you say something that is negative towards Trump, where you say that, oh, this foreign policy simply is not going to work. We saw all of the criticism after we bombed Fordo in Iran, destroying that facility, basically destroying all of Iran's ability for nuclear weapons in the near and distant future. And yet all we saw was criticism. It's utterly remarkable. You see the facts there on your screen, and those are the facts. And that's why Donald Trump, mark down the words, save the tape, will win a Nobel Peace Prize before he leaves office.
Well,
that
Hillary Clinton said that if he's able to get this war to a close, then she would be nominating him. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know if this is going to be able to cross the finish line, but this is the closest that these 2 warring sides have ever been so far. So that really should be the focus as we pray that this war does wrap up so lives are saved. Okay, so there's also this. We're going to be talking about Star Wars actor Mark Hamill, and his hatred for President Trump is, I guess you could say, almost as strong as his force. Nice. He revealed that he almost left the United States after Trump won re-election. He told The Times, the UK publication, in an interview that after Trump was re-elected, he gave his wife a choice, London or Ireland, Hamill then said. She didn't respond right away, but a week later she said, I'm surprised you would allow him to force you out of our own country. So the White House has responded to this, saying, since Mark has decided to stay in the U.S., he will get to enjoy the many wins President Trump is securing for the American people. And really, who can blame him for second-guessing a plan to move to the same place as Rosie O'Donnell, who is in Ireland right now and making videos from across the pond about President Trump still?
Yeah, that's the thing. Rosie O'Donnell could leave, but we still have to see her probably more than we ever have before. That'll probably be the case with Mark Hamill because that's the way social media works. But what will the acting community do without Mark Hamill? I mean, his career basically has been predicated on being maybe the 7th best actor in the original Star Wars series, behind definitely Harrison Ford, Carrie Fisher, Alec Guinness, Billy D. Williams, James Earl Jones's voice, and the guy who played Chewbacca. So this line is getting so old already, kind of looks like Chewbacca at this point, because outside of Rosie O'Donnell, no one actually leaves Hollywood for another country. But I think America would be a much better place without all the wine and cheese that we see from Luke Skywalker, and hopefully he could take the Pope of Late Night, Jimmy Kimmel, with him, guys.
No one cares if Mark Hamill moves to a galaxy far, far away. And with that,
yes,
Joe Concha, enjoy your Wednesday.
Thanks, Joe. Appreciate it.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.